Hello everyone, this is Chadi Alraies from SCAI Scientific Session 2024 in Long Beach. I'm really privileged to have a phenomenal young early career members of SCAI who achieve a lot in SCAI to talk about their journey and what they have done and what SCAI have done to them to be where you are. I'll start with you, Kashish.
Okay.
Again, Congratulations for being selected for the ELM.
Thank you.
And I know recently you've been on a couple of committees and council.
Yes.
So tell us about your journey and how you reached where you are now.
Yeah, I think, overall it's been a grateful career, and as you said, when we come out of fellowship, we all are looking for opportunities of where to go and what do I do now. In fellowship, everybody is trying to promote you, tell you what to do, but suddenly you are an orphan coming out of fellowship. And I think for interventional cardiologists, I think SCAI is the perfect pathway, because it's small, but it's also very committed to our careers and to our community overall. And there are hundreds of opportunities, to be involved. And I would say I did not do that in early, like for the first 2 years. Yeah. But once I started getting involved, I was like, this is it. Like, this is where I want to be. I'm valued. I'm in the Structural Heart Disease Council. We meet once a month, and structural heart disease is my passion. But like, it's open. Like, I can talk whatever I want. And if I want to get more involved, I can do more. And same thing, there are so many other committees that anybody else can be involved, within the niche of that.
Ideas, you come up with statement documents,
yes.
Or
Publications committee.
Society, yeah.
And then, as you mentioned, SCAI ELM is a great opportunity for early careers. You have to be within first 6 years of graduation. And I'm just starting. We had our first ELM session today. But even those 3 hours was impactful as 3 months. I think all these listening to their stories and what they have achieved and how ELM helped them was actually very inspiring. So I think, again, in retrospective, one thing I would have done better would be in my first year coming out of fellowship, I would have come to SCAI every year, present your...
In retrospect, you could have...
I would have.
You should have done that, yeah.
Yeah, like I probably started coming like in the third year. The first year, 2 years, I was building my clinical practice. But I also did not realize that what SCAI can do for me, yeah. And also what I can do for SCAI, because we are the future as well. Like, yes. We need to keep it going. But it's just, I think this is phenomenal. SCAI is, and being here, networking is so important. And being in a smaller meeting where everybody's here that I want to meet with and discuss with, and I get the time.
Absolutely.
I just saw Saras, and then we started talking.
Exactly. So moving to Saras. Saras, again, you are an educator, a researcher, as well as a clinician. I've done a lot. I see a lot of great work and great papers coming at different societies. Again, you're involved, and you are a co-chair of the QI committee. So tell us again the same thing to the audience. How did you get involved, and what got you kind of triggered to join SCAI?
Yeah, no, thanks, Chadi. Kashish said a lot of things that I echo 100%. I think I really enjoyed volunteering both within SCAI and other national societies. But Kashish is spot on when he said that SCAI feels like home for interventional cardiology. They fundamentally get what you like and what you do. And it's small enough but large enough that it's impactful, you still have a voice, and you can grow quickly as long as you're showing enthusiasm, interest, and dedication to the craft. So my first QI meeting was maybe 2 years ago. I got roped into the QI committee. It was great, met with a lot of different people. We had multiple projects we executed. I'm an interventional and a critical care cardiologist, so my focus was on a cardiogenic shock communication tool, which we then got into the SCAI website for SCAI Shock. We got us little placards for other cath labs to use. It was great. It was very impactful. It was, required a little bit of time, a little bit of attention, but completely doable within, the acceptable bounds of an early career job description. And then I continued to volunteer within that committee. People really, noticed it, which is really nice as an early career that, people care about how much work you're putting in. And so that helped me build up. 100%. That helped me build and rise. And then come next cycle, I led one of the subgroups. And the next cycle, they asked me if I would be willing to co-chair the QI committee. And I said, it'd be my privilege. And it was great. And I'm hopeful that the next year will be great fun working with all my smart colleagues.
Absolutely. So I'm going to go back to you for a question. You can keep it. Is about the who told you about SCAI? Because this is most of the fellows we struggle with. Nobody told us. And then you figure out it yourself. So did you figure out yourself, or somebody told you, you know what, you should consider this?
I think that's I would say nobody told me specifically,
Exactly,
because
yeah.
as you know, SCAI has been, it's mostly your mentors, some of them go or not, but I wonder, if I remember correctly, maybe it was the ELM program that got me interested, that I want to, be...
Promotion on online or social media or something.
Yeah, like, like I'm seeing all these leaders in the ELM program, like, oh, this is a great path to be involved with. But, like, we all haven't applied to different committees and different organizations.
Yes.
But the first time I applied to SCAI for structural heart, I got in. And then attending the meetings, I was like, this is fun.
Okay.
And, getting involved early was very,
And that's very important, because other society, I don't think you get it from the first shot.
No, it's very hard. And again, they probably limit the number of people.
Yes.
Like here, I saw that we have more, but it's fine. Not all attend every meeting, but then
We're busy.
and then give it a shot. If you like it, it's fine. I would say, I quote somebody from the ELM session today where they said, we have all our professional lives where we are working clinical, but then we all need an outlet if we are interested in other things. And SCAI gave me that outlet right away. Like, to get involved with other organizations is harder because they're larger. And SCAI is getting larger too. Like, this meeting is much larger than what it was last year. And same thing, the ELM app, everything is bigger and bigger. It's getting bigger, which is great. And, but this is the right time. And I would say give it a shot. And I'm almost sure anybody who has never regrets.
As far as about you, what make you get involved? Something, an email or a mentor told you, you should consider this?
Yeah, no, I mean, a combination of all of these factors. I think I was always aware of SCAI as my go-to society for interventional needs. But I think SCAI has made a great campaign of promoting it on social media. Like, I've seen a lot on Facebook, on Twitter, etc. And I know you've do this program, and it clearly catches eyeballs and attention. So I think it's a combination of things. Many of my mentors, obviously, who were interventionists, had the SCAI designation, which obviously caught your eye, saying, "Oh, that's really cool. How do you get that? Like, how can you be like them?" And I think Kashish's point is well taken. I think as an early career, you're hungry, you're young, you're enthusiastic, you want opportunity, and the minute you get it, you put in fivefold over, and you pay back the favors by working hard. And I think it's a mutually reinforcing positive cycle.
I wish every SCAI member like you.
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't realize what SCAI has done for interventional, right? Even this year, even last year, the advocacy stuff and the new board, how much they are involved. It's actually a lot, and all the publication committees and all the documents. So there is a lot that's coming out of it, and there are all these people who are involved in doing it, and it's actually a lot of fun because you get to meet with them, discuss them. They're all interventional cardiologists, so it's like it's our community, and you connect with them very easily.
On that, when I interviewed with Dangas, he told me that the three things that are kind of initiated this year by SCAI is to make the interventional cardiology fellowship a matched process. About peeling away for the board, we created our own board. It was SCAI kind of leading us with other societies. And again, presenting our advocacy at the Hill to the patient people who make decisions for us on our reimbursement. They're protecting us.
And they're all, putting their time in, and then we need to do it too. And I think that's how we will keep growing as a organization.
So the bottom line message is, as a fellow or as early career, get involved as early as possible, apply. I think after the meeting, I think in 1 or 2 weeks, they send that link for signing up for the council. So sign up, put your first and second, third choice, and see things going to work. And I think 90% of the time it's going to work.
And you'll enjoy it. Enjoy the ride. It is amazing.
I want to put in a plug for one other thing.
Please go ahead.
So I'm one of the JSCAI editorial fellows, and it's been the 2 greatest years of my life. So what you do is you sign up, you're about 6 or 7 of you, we were the inaugural class, but there'll be more coming. But what we do is we just sit on all the JSCAI editorial board meetings, and we get to review papers, we get to write editorials, we get to comment and discuss and understand how the inside workings of an editorial board are. And I've never been on one before, and I think it was the greatest learning experience. You get to first FaceTime with some of the legends of the field who are on the editorial board, which ordinarily they wouldn't know who I was, and they probably would never care to talk to me.
Absolutely.
So I think it was a great opportunity. I'm at the end of my 2 years now, and I think there's a new class coming in. So if there are young faculty fellows who are interested, I think this is a great opportunity.
I want to recap on this one. I met with Dr. Lansky this morning, and she mentioned about that, and this is one that she said one of the most successful thing and the secret recipe for getting a quick review for the authors. because this class of fellows is expiring the review, whether accept or reject, but at least you're getting back with the author quickly enough to say, let's move on to the next one, which increased eventually the number of submissions.
That's
this
great.
is a responsive journal.
No, that's
Well,
great.
thank you so much for your insight.
Thank you, Chad.
Always a pleasure talking to you and enjoy your achievement and what you have done and what you are doing. For others, please watch the videos and others on the SCAI TV. This is Chadi Alraies from Long Beach, the SCAI Scientific Session 2024. Thank you.
Thank you.